Welcome back to another episode of Island Bike Life. I'm down here at the Specialized demo courtesy of Rock City Cycles. We're going to check out the 2019 Specialized Stumpjumper Comp Carbon. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking us out. Here in Island Bike Life, you're going to find bike and product reviews, product installs and maintenance, trail building, craft beer features, and all around good times. Special thanks to the guys at Rock City Cycles and Specialized Canada. We're setting up a demo day here down at South Benson in Nanaimo on a 2019 Stumpjumper Comp Carbon. Brand new Stumpjumper for this year, revamped model lineup. Outside of having one of the best bike release videos I've seen in a long time, there's a lot of interesting new changes with the Stumpjumper this year. They're splitting their product up into three sort of ranges. You have the regular trail Stumpjumper, which is what I'm on today. You have the Stumpjumper ST, or short travel, which is going to replace their camber lineup. And you have the Evo, which is going to be a little bit more gravity orientated. From a frame-wise perspective, Stumpjumper has really stepped their game up in terms of aesthetics. The bike itself is gorgeous. Really like the lines on it. The single side arm and offset shock looks really sharp. All of the bike, including the seat and chainstays, are carbon. They've revamped the internal routing for all of the cables. The SWAT box in the down tube has an increased storage capacity of about 20%. This particular model has the Specialized SWAT tool affixed to the bottle cage, but the higher end models will have the tool in a proprietary stem configuration, not all that dissimilar to the One Up Components EDC tool. I'm told from the Specialized rep that the increased frame stiffness and the new suspension setup increases the progressive nature of the suspension and really ramps up under larger hits. The seat post sizing has been increased to the 34.9 standard, up from the previous 31.9, with 150 mils front and rear. This is poised to be a perfect trail bike for around this area and just about anywhere else I can think of. This particular build has a Fox Rhythm 34 in the front with a grip damper. It should have a matching Fox rear shock. This particular demo bike has a RockShox Super Deluxe. Part of that ease of switching shocks around is Specialized no longer requires you to run a proprietary shock with specific eyelet sizing. This particular bike has a pair of race face cranks matched to a Shimano SLX 11-speed drivetrain, SLS brakes, and rotors, 180 and 160 mil. It has a set of Specialized Roval or Roval 29-inch wheels and matching hubs in boost spacing. Has a butcher up front and a purgatory in the rear. Cockpit is finished off with Specialized bar and stem combo and their matching seat. The dropper post is a X Fusion. It's not running a Specialized command post, unfortunately. It's probably my all-time favorite dropper post. This particular bike is a size large. At 6'2", I would say I'm on the top side of this fitment. Realistically, I would be more in the extra large sizing. Rock City hosted this demo day down at South Benson. I'm gonna do a lap on Sexy Flanders and a follow-up lap on Gatekeeper to put this stump jumper through the test. Mixed in with that will be a short amount of climbing, both on trail and on fire road. We're almost finished the first little road climb up to Flanders. I did the road in the open mode on the shock, and it pedaled absolutely fantastically. I would say this reminds me a great deal of the way my Yeti 4.5 pedals. Maybe not as good, but not as sluggish as my 5.5. A nice happy in the middle place to be. Okay, here we go, dropping into Sexy Flanders. 2019 Stump Jumper. Oh wow, that feels good over the rough stuff. It really just eats it all up. But without deadening the trail. Charge is hard. Holy shit. Wow. That's incredible. So we're just going up Social Climber now, making our way back up to the top. Dry and dusty today. So when a person thinks about climbing on a bike, kind of split into two sorts of categories, at least in my mind. What's it like grinding a fire road, and what's it like on a climbing trail? Most bikes on a fire road, meh, it's a fire road. You'll get to the top and you're going to be tired. Just depends on how tired you're going to be. It's never really any fun. But then for climbing on a trail, for me it's, was it fun when I was doing it? Did it get hung up on stuff? Yeah, you're probably still going to be tired when you get to the top no matter what bike you have. But I can say this bike is fun to climb on. So that's a thumbs up in my book. Big thumbs up. Let's get up to Gatekeeper. All right, here we go, Gatekeeper. What's going on, guys? Thanks for the work. Tube's got a little squirrely there. So what are some takeaways from the 2019 Stumpjumper Comp Carbon? Well, the redesign is nice. It looks great. From a climbing perspective, it climbs wonderfully. Fire road, sure, no problem. But on-trail climbing is quite enjoyable. The ST version of this bike, I'm sure, would be even more, while the Evo bike would probably be a little bit less. Descending wise, just a super confident feeling bike. In comparison to some other bikes I've ridden recently, like Mare and Wolf Ridge, that didn't fill me with confidence, even though it had more travel and similar geometry numbers. This bike was composed, but playful. Can't really say anything bad about it, to be honest with you. If you only had to have one bike to do cross-country, trail, and downhill stuff, I think this bike, the 2019 Stumpjumper, is definitely a contender. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Island Bike Life. Hope you like the review of the 2019 Stumpjumper Comp Carbon. If you want to take one of these out or get one of your own, go see the guys down at Rock City Cycles here in Nanaimo. If you like what we're doing here on Island Bike Life, think about hitting the subscribe and the like button. Leave me a comment down below and come and find me on Instagram. Thanks again for watching. Now let's go hit the trails.